Hello, everybody. This is Tim, and you are all very welcome to my first ever YouTube commentary. I'm really excited. Before we get into what we're going to talk about today, just want to run down what's on your screen. I have a team deathmatch on Aquarium. I'm using the Razorback. I've got a silencer, quick draw, grip, extended mags. Perks are Ghost, Fast Hands, and Dead Silence. I'm also using Battery as my specialist and her kinetic armor. I hope you enjoy what's on screen. It's nothing amazing. It's more just background footage. I am an incredibly average gamer, in most sense of the in most sense of the word. So I hope you enjoy what's on screen. So let's get into what we're going to talk to about today. My name is Ian. Contrary to my gamer tag, my name is not Tim. It's Ian. I hope to get into explaining the gamer tag in my next video, so keep an eye out for that. It's an interesting one. My real name is Ian. I'm 22 years old. I'm a business and management graduate from NUIM, which is the National University of Ireland, Manu. I think that sentence gives away that I am Irish if my accent hasn't already given it away. I was born in Dublin in 1994, and I lived on the north side of Dublin City until around about late 2002 before moving to a small suburb in County Meath, which is still where I live now. My family decided to move in 2002 because Dublin City was kind of, particularly where we were living, wasn't a great place for bringing up kids. It was tough. The suburb obviously is a lot safer. It's like most suburbs, the states or in the UK. It's safer. It's more open spaces, more clubs, more stuff to do, and it's a better place to grow up really. So I've been living there since. My hobbies, well, gaming is obviously a hobby of mine. But other than that, soccer. I've played soccer for pretty much all my life. I haven't played properly competitively in a few years. Snooker, which for all of you guys that don't know what that is, it's very similar to pool, and is something that I played in college at collegiate level. That's kind of really it. I love sports. I love watching basketball. Love the NFL. My American sports are huge. I spent some time living in the States, so I am huge into watching my sports. Of course, gaming is still one thing that I do pretty much every day. YouTube. Why am I doing this YouTube thing, and why do I think that I can bring something different? Well, believe it or not, this is not my first attempt at doing YouTube. Back in 2010, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth of YouTube, roamed the world of YouTube, I actually decided that I was going to try and give it a go with a couple of my friends at the time. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. It wasn't a great time to try and do it. I was young. I was 16 years of age. I was still in secondary school, which would be high school in a US situation. I was 16 years of age. Didn't have any money. Hadn't really got a job. So it was a bad time to decide to do it. But at that time, it is one of my biggest regrets in life, because if I look at the guys who were starting around about that time, the likes of T Martin, Drifter, Woody's Gamer Tag, Wings of Redemption, Blame Truth, those guys started around about that time and ended up being huge YouTubers, and they were kind of the catalysts for blowing up this YouTube community and making it what it is today. So obviously I would have loved to be a part of that. I didn't. It was just a bad timing on my part, so it didn't really work out. But look, I'm hoping to give it a really good hit this time, and hopefully we can land on something that works. What to expect? What to expect from me? That's a good question. Obviously Call of Duty. Call of Duty is something that I've always played. It's my main staple in gaming. It's the game that I always go back to, that I'll always play. Having said that, I did take a year out from gaming. I didn't really play any other games apart from FIFA, because my friends kind of play. We kind of play FIFA. Me and my friends, when we get together, we kind of play FIFA as a casual game. It's very easy just to play 1-on-1 or 2-on-2. Simple, quick games, keeps it moving. Not the same person is stuck playing all the time and someone stuck not playing. So FIFA's the only game that I really played. The reason why I took a year out from gaming, and it was pretty much to give you guys a time period, I didn't play Advanced Warfare at all. It was that kind of year, that entire year that Advanced Warfare was out, I didn't play it at all. Reason being is I spent the summer of 2014 and the summer of 2015 living in the San Francisco Bay Area. I lived in Berkeley. It was for for summer, 3 months in 2014 and 3 months in 2015, so 6 months in total I spent living there. And coupled with the fact that I was in my early 20s, that extra bit of freedom, and the fact that I was living abroad and had kind of like travel plans, I didn't really play PlayStation at all. I'm pretty sure my PSN subscription was gone for the guts of like, 9-10 months. I didn't have an online subscription. But, so Call of Duty is something that I'll always have on this channel. I think it's something that you'll see a good bit of. Obviously, it's changed a lot in recent years. I'm a boots on the ground, old school catalyst for Call of Duty, but I'm not doing too bad in Black Ops 3. I enjoy it. I don't like to complain too much about it. It's a good game in its own right, so I like to kind of keep it civil. I don't like to complain too much. Battlefield 1 is a game I'm really excited for, so you can expect to see some of that, maybe some of the older Battlefields. I do have a history of Battlefield. I love playing the games. I think they are great games in their own right. I think you have to I look at Call of Duty and Battlefield the way I look at my two experiences living in Berkeley, like at two different 3-month periods, and they were both so different, but they were both so good in their own right. The first time I went, I was thinking, oh god, I hope my second time is as good as the first time, but my second time is completely different and just as good because it was good in its own right. So I like to see games that way. So you can expect to see a lot of Battlefield 1. Sports games I have an interesting series I think lined up for sports games that I think people will like. It's kind of out there already, but not done to the scale I think I might do it to. There might be 2-3 episodes of a series I have in mind a week do with sports games. And the sports games that I play include FIFA, I've obviously mentioned, NBA 2K, NBA 2K, and Madden are two games that are two other sports games that I play a good bit of. As for other games, I don't really play that much outside of that, surprisingly enough, at the moment, which is kind of another reason why I want to do this YouTube thing. I want to see, obviously, if I have a YouTube channel, more is expected of me, so I'm trying to see if I can kind of pull some more bits together. Play more games. I love Assassin's Creed and other things like that. I think it's a good time to start this YouTube thing. I have been working full-time. I still have a full-time job at the moment, so I don't think I'm going to be able to post every day religiously. But I think it's a good time to start. I have my own money. I have a bit of my own backing. I have my equipment together. I have my editing software and things like that. So I'm trying to settle down. You can expect to see maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. Guys, that's all I really have time for today. I'm hoping to get a video up in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for it. Obviously, I hope to improve as I go along. I hope the quality of this video is okay. I hope you can hear me okay. I know I'm talking and I can't keep my mind on track and I'm jumping between subjects. But hopefully I'll improve as I go along. Any constructive criticisms, drop them in the comments section and feel free to drop a like if you enjoyed it. Thanks guys, it's been Tim. Talk to you next time.